Hi there YouTubers, and welcome to another N-Gauge servicing video. And tonight's project is a Graham Farish locomotive. I'll just turn it around and let you see what it is. It's in fact a Class A Great Central and BR Late Crest, BR Green Late Crest. It's a Graham Farish at model number 372801, and this I achieved at a local auction. They were selling a lot of N-Gauge stuff at the beginning of 2016, and apart from just checking the contents, I haven't really had it out, because you may have noticed around here there's a little symbol that says 6 DCC. It's ready for DCC, 6-pin. I don't know if it's got a decoder in it or what. You might see the price is £113. I actually got it for £45 plus all the commission and stuff, so probably about £60. So let's open it up and we'll see what's inside. It's brand new, so I don't know if this was stock from a failed company or what it was. It's brand new, and inside here it has the name crest, which is called the Grand Central from Bachmann, and inside we have this extra cover. There we go. And then there's another cover. It's like peeling an onion here, folks. And then eventually out comes a beautiful A1, a 462 Pacific. Looks like tender pickups. And a little bag of extras. Seem to be an extra pony. And extra pickup wheels for the back. So let me just put this aside for the time being. And in here, oops, seems to be a set of instructions for the peppercorn. It says I should run it in, which I haven't actually done so. And they also give me advice on the curbs and DCC decoder fitting. I need one of these. So over the year what I've done is I've actually picked up one, which I think it's this one. It's an easy command 6-pin decoder, which I think is Bachmann. It's a 6-pin decoder. Take it out carefully, still wrapped up. So that's what I intend to fit into my peppercorn. I'm going to come in a little bit. I don't know how to judge how good or bad these are. I see a lot of YouTube videos and people go on about the detail and what have you. To me, I just like having locomotives that run. So as far as I'm aware, this is a DC locomotive. So I'm just going to set up my rolling rod and see what happens. I've got my loco set up in the rolling rod. I think it's tender driven, so I'd expect the tender wheels to turn, but the main drive wheels will probably remain stationary. So let's just apply a wee bit of power and see if I'm right. There's something turning. I think it's the tender, so let me just zoom in and see if I can catch that. It's definitely the tender wheels which are turning. So this is DC. My next job would be to put it on the test track and let it run in. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll come back to this when I've let it run in for a little while. I put the Great Central on the track, and I'm just going to turn up the power and hopefully she'll move forward. And there we go. Very quiet, smooth takeoff. Applying a bit more power. I'm on 30%. Slow progress, lovely. Let's see how she behaves through the points. No hesitation at all. So I'm just going to put the power up a little bit to about 50%, and I'll leave her to run for a little while. As I said, I think she's brand new, never been out the box except to look at, and so she's never been on track until today. So I'm just going to leave her and let her run in, and then later on I'll switch direction and let her run in for a while. Well, my Great Central has been running in test for over an hour, half an hour each way, and she works fast, she works slow, she works in reverse, she even crosses points and switches lanes. So I would say she's running and ready for fitting the DCC controller. This is the DCC chip, so I'm just going to remove the tender, the shell, and there are two small screws, so let me just zoom in in case you have to do this as well. You can see the two screws there and there. Apparently these have to be removed, so take the one out into the box, and the other one into the box. And the tender body shell starts to lift off. Maybe we clip, I better be careful. Oh, there we go, it's the whole thing, it comes off. And there we are. Right, so is this a blanking clip? I assume so. Let me take it out. It doesn't look the same as this. So, there's the wee dot for, oops, lost it, pin 1. I've forgotten where it goes. Quick check the diagram, folks. And pin 1 goes to this side here, which I imagine is that one there. Yes, so pin 1 fits in here. That sits in. So according to my instructions, that's it now DCC ready. This, of course, I can keep. An interesting aspect of this chip is it tells me in these instructions that it can be set up for dual DCC and DC running. Not sure how that works, but I'll find out later on. At the moment, I'm just going to put it on the track and see if it run under DCC. Got the Grand Central running in the background, and it will pass us frequently. So let me change the address. Press select for 2 seconds. Screen changes to LA. Type in 56. Select. The red light flashes a few times. And now I've turned into 56. So I should now be able to make my locomotive run. Is it just me, or is that going in the wrong way? Here it's coming now. This light here, I thought that was forward according to locomotive, but it's going backwards. And there it is. So am I misunderstanding this? Oh, behind that box there. Press the direction. It's going that direction. So it's certainly going the direction, but all my other ones seem to be going the other way. And to show that I have changed the number, let's come back, select 3, and nothing happens. Select 56, and stop. Go. That's a Great Central sitting there on the track. I've set it up. I'm now ready to run DC. I'm going to use the default address to begin with to make sure it works, which is 03. So here goes. Oh, look at that, hardly any power at all in the way she goes. None of the variables have been adjusted, so just simply it goes forward and stops. And none of this acceleration yet, but that can come later on. Just turn it up a bit more and you can see how lovely and smooth. Hardly any noise. You hear that? Very, very quiet. And most of the noise has come from the tender, with the tender body off. That's really quiet. So let me just take it down and try her going in the opposite direction. Right, so there we go. Okay, obviously all locomotives come with a default, the decoders come with a default of 03, so I'm going to change the ID of this locomotive, and based on its running number of 60156, I'm going to use 56, the last 2 digits of the running number. Following on from my little query about going the wrong direction, I read up the Hornby Select manual, and there's a little feature in it where I've got the buttons. To me, the right hand button is forward and the left hand button is reverse. But my locomotive was going in the opposite way, so it said to hold down the unlit button for a few seconds and that would show forward or reverse. I did it until it showed reverse, and now I've got it hopefully going forward. There it's there, and when I turn up the control, there it goes forward. That's good, that's what I want. So that every time I press the right hand direction button, all my locomotives will go forward. And notice it depends on the locomotive, not the track voltage. Again, to show what I mean, let me just stop this. I turned the Grand Central to face the opposite direction, still keeping the direction button to the right. I wind it up and she goes forward. So now I'm consistent with all my other locomotives. And I've now got 3 DCC locals. This is getting good. I'm really enjoying this. And I'll be able to play around with some of the control variables at my own leisure. So I'll bring it round, we'll get it reassembled, and that will be it ready to join the fleet. So what kind of haulage do you think the A1 would do? I think it would be passenger, so I'm going to just bring it to a halt about there. And I've got a rig of LMS coaches, so I'm just going to set a few points. Just come out a little bit. Set this one. Brings it into the station there. And into there. So, I should hopefully be able to bring the Grand Central through there, crossing the points, and there, pick up the coaches, it's okay. Oh, isn't that good? Quick change of points. Turn up the power. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. First time as well. So I'm just going to leave it to run around, and I'm just pleased that my first attempt at DCCing a DC ready locomotive has worked okay. So thanks for watching. I know a lot of people can do this, but when you do things the first time, there's a sense of satisfaction. So I'm really pleased that my little Grand Central working fine with some nice LMS coaches. Let's just take them as they go past. And round we go. Well, thanks for watching, folks. Keep watching YouTube. Bye for now.